L13. No for Esesto Lafa 13. A dangerous and ruthless criminal organization with the dividends of several factions, and are slightly present in other cities and states. L13 is one of the first groups to tribute an alliance with the Black Rum Nation himself, to overpower the gang structure in a complex and militarized way from getting under the scope of rival gangs cutting in their affairs. L13 was once a small but not powered street organization. The gang started as a social club for Latin youth who are traumatized by losing someone or somebody that's close to them from the likes of gang violence and violence in general. Whether it was family, friends, or even associates. And every day a member will be invited to a meeting to share thoughts and feelings about the terrifying experience of violence in their life. This organization was inspired by many community activists. The movement was nearly motivated to be self-defense like other growing groups such as the Black Panther Party, Black Lives Matter, EFF, Antifa, or the infamous NFAC Not Fing Around Coalition. On April 13, 2018, a mass shooting took place at a local high school on the 1500 block of Fairview Drive in the Lawndale Gardens area of Golden Ball BGMC West Side. This incident started from a fight between 4 students in the school's main lobby. The fight escalated into an all-out firefight when one of the students started screaming gang profanity at one of the other students, and that's when the outcome became bloody. Around 3:15 p.m., the kids and staff were leaving the building. Just in a blink of an eye, the sound of cries and screams started to flow on campus as chaos instantly erupted. Body cam footage shows multiple masked gunmen coming out of unmarked vehicles armed with AK-47s and started firing on kids, teachers, and staff, parents, and even school security. Not too long before another gang shows up and returns fire to the rival gang in the neighborhood. It was only a minute before law enforcement put a stop to this massacre. This made national news. Community press conference led by the chief of police and the mayor, well as local politicians and community leaders speak on the rising crime by gangs terrorizing the city of Lawndale in the west side of Golden Ball BGMC. In the investigation, the FBI first encountered. Agents say that the 4 students who started this madness were part of a brutal multi-transnational street gang known for MR56T gang. This gang is recognized to be affiliated set of the notorious Esesto/Eta Tribes cartel, a dangerous criminal organization with a major drug empire by controlling the black market transporting deadly drugs from illegal businessing. Esesto have connections with South Africa, Canada, Taiwan, Kosovo, Uzbekistan, and Venezuela. As many will know, the Eta Tribes cartel is part of a multi-gang alliance led by a neo-far-right terrorist organization that's converted by Islamic jihadists known as the Black Rum Nation. Invented by the Black Rum Liberation Organization /BRLO. 1995 is bound to be Bloody Saturday as a morning of death. Esesto and the BRLO caused a widespread gang war across the Santiago BGM Strip to South Armando BGMC as they provoked the most deadly terror events ever, and gave the horrific Saturday massacre a reputational name, known as the War Rage. How this conflict began started from a diamond deal involved with the Russian mafia and other mafia families to become newfound allies of selling their product, establishing a partnership and opportunity to grow a powerful force in the drug industry would make them unstoppable. This would become a fearless among rival gangs trying to cut off the Russian mafia shipping on their soil. But not for the Eta Tribes cartel. Over 100 Eta gunmen approached the meeting site and confronted the diamond dealer as well as the other mafia families who wanted the precious stones for a fortune. Before they know it, law enforcement and the military shot flares as they watched them the entire time with wiretaps and gunfire erupts. And that's when ETA gave the green light for the BRLO to destroy the Santiago BGM strip, and they did. It was a viral message to the world. What's it like being the agony of terrorism? It would be labeled as the first of the 9/11 attacks. To see an organization coming close to slaughtering an entire city. Luckily but sadly, in the Lawndale Gardens High School massacre, there were only 10 deaths and 30 wounded. Far as the gunmen, there were 5 deaths. The rest fled. This chaos put pain in the community as it, being ruled by gang turf wars in the west and east side of Golden Ball BGMC. The people of Lawndale Gardens sparked community candlelight visuals to honor the lives of Lawndale High School and other countless lives taken away by the hands of gun crime and gang violence. They held a Stop the Violence peace rally at a local shopping center in the city side of Lawndale Gardens, notifying law officials and the mayor to come up with a solution to put an end to violence that's happening in Golden Ball West Side and East Side forever. And hope that darkness will come to light around the world. GBPD as well as the Golden Ball multitask enforcement infiltrated various drug cells and mobilized hotspot zones where L13 traffickers run their operations at. The DIA claim L13 as an international foreign terrorist organization due to their brutal tactics and militarized standards, and documented the name ELN, which is birthed by rebel groups in the Caribbean that are tribute to the original Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or many know as FARC. L13 is responsible for numerous counts of murder in the year of 2018 and 2011. They begin fighting against barrio sets in local blocks and lower sides of East Side Golden Ball that is highly ruled by 18th Street Gang. Golden Ball East Side seems to be a battleground for gang beef, with constant bloodshed, with conflicts with gangs fighting for turf and narcotics, puts the East Side on the map to be the most dangerous side of Golden Ball BGMC. The BUF addressed to the news and local media cast about how Esesto Lafa work and how much danger information about this gang can put local officials in harm's way. As long as they're dealing with gangs that are tied to foreign terrorist or nationalists, armed groups who wants to praise war on the government. This organization will labeled as the black hole of organized crime. This is Gangsta Warfare News, tuning in with the topic. This video is dedicated to GWB. For more information, hit the like, share and subscribe for more.